Federal officials are investigating why toxic metal keeps washing up along the coast in Keyport, New Jersey.
Yeah, the contaminated rocks have been washing up for years, but only recently has testing confirmed that they are contaminated with lead.
Eyewitness News reporter Toni Yates has the latest on the investigation and the cleanup efforts from Keyport. Toni.
Yeah, people from Keyport told me that for decades you could walk along Bayshore Beach here and pick up pieces like this. Well, thanks to the New York, New Jersey baykeepers who had these pieces analyzed, they have been identified as what's called lead slag. Thanks again to the baykeepers, beginning on Monday, the cleanup begins.
We've lived here 22 years, and for 22 years it's been on our beach. 22 years. It's all over our beach. This is not something new to us that live here.
It's high tide now, but at low tide, Karen and others say thousands of pieces of lead slag can be seen along the shoreline. New York, New Jersey baykeeper Greg Rimald first noticed it days ago while trying to figure out who illegally cut down shoreline vegetation here.
It's our front yard, so it's really incumbent that any potential hazards or any contamination going from landfills that are not properly closed are addressed.
There is concern about the environmental impact of the slag along the shore as well. Dead sea life, lots of it.
Our beach was covered in horseshoe crabs. This time of year, from one end to the other, you had to be careful. There were horseshoe crabs everywhere. Now, whenever I walk the beach, all I see is dead horseshoe crab shells.
Congressman Frank Pallone Jr., the DEP, the EPA have all responded. Monday, a team will be here to begin cleanup.
Given what we know about lead's toxic qualities and adverse health effects, especially to children, it was clear that we needed to take immediate actions.
I do want to be clear that at this moment we don't see this as an urgent risk to public health.
The agencies are actively investigating where the slag may have originated. A 50-acre brownfield, the old Aero Marine industrial site, sits along the Bay Beach, where decades after the site closed, illegal hazardous materials were said to be dumped along that site.
As that landfill keeps eroding away, we're going to go more and more into the dump area. And as we do, all that dumps into the bay. And once it does, then it's going to circulate through the whole bay.
Now, again, they do not know if the old Aero Marine site is the source of this lead slag, but they are investigating, trying to figure out what the source is, and they say whenever they find who is responsible, that source will be held accountable. For now, we're live here in Keyport. Toni Yates, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.